such an asshole.
Hello, children. Old Capmeister here, banging them out. Hey, Cappy, can I please have a Clarey test on Milton Friedman and David Hayter? Hayter. He was Snake Plissken's voice, not Snake Plissken, Solid Snake's voice in the Metal Gear Solid, Pentology, however many's been made. And I think I already did one on Milton Friedman, but let's go ahead and do David Hayter. People said I look like him, which I could kind of see. Born 1969, Canadian-American actor, voice actor, screenwriter, director, and producer. He is well known as the English language voice actor of Solid Snake and Naked Snake in the Metal Gear video game series. He has also co-wrote the films X-Men, X2, and Watchmen. I didn't know he did Watchmen. Oh, that's wow. He was awarded the Saturn Award for Best Writing in 2000 for his works on X-Men. Hayter voices King Shark, and the Flash. So, all right, he's years active, 1979, so he's 10 years old. Born Canadian parents in Santa Monica, California. His dad was in the pharmaceutical industry. He started acting at the age of 9, spent money living around the world, and moved to Kobe at the age of 15, graduating from its International Canadian Academy in 1987. 87, do the math. So he is 18. All right, so that's where he went to high school. After this, he attended Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute for 2 years until transferred around, until he moved to Hollywood. All right, so he went to technical school. I don't know what he studied in Ryerson. All right, so he came from wealth, so that's a point against him. I'm just going to assume if his dad was a jet-setting, globetrotter. And they're in Santa Monica. It's a pretty well-to-do town. Then I'm going to assume he didn't major in stupid stuff, and he dropped out of college at 20, which is one of the smartest moves you could ever do. When he moved to Hollywood, Hayter did some live acting in the early 90s, most notably an episode of the sitcom Major Dad, but soon became more interested in voice acting. Later landed a role of Captain America in the popular 1994 Spider-Man animated series. So he's, all right, produced Castle as well. Guyver, Dark Hero, protagonist, Metal Gear, 1998. Yeah, and then his filmmaking in 2000. All right, so he's kind of like a lot of people we tune into here. He keeps working. I'm looking through the resume here. It's very impressive. Flash. Yeah. So he did come from wealth. He did major in stupid stuff. He's worked his entire life. Still working now. Gets a score of 1. Would I like to have a beer with him? Hell yeah. Absolutely. If I ever went to Comic-Cons, I'd probably go get his autograph. He did not do... He's not the actor, I think, that did Spike Spiegel. I don't think that's a different guy. So now let's go to Milton Friedman. I think I looked him up. Yeah, I've looked him up before. He's old. And yes, I remember this. Yes, I think he was too old for World War II. He was born into poverty or not part. Yeah, Brooklyn, New York. Jewish immigrants, worked as dry goods merchants. They went to New Jersey, injured in a car accident. Went to school in 28. And that's right. I think he just went straight economics, convinced him modern economics could help the Great Depression. Right. And I remember Friedman ran into troubles with the University of Wisconsin-Madison because they wouldn't hire Jews back then. And so he ended up working for the federal government, doing some number crunching during the Great Depression and the war because they needed logistics. And it wasn't until 1940 did he actually... he still... Yeah, he didn't get his PhD until 46. 46, he goes to the University of Chicago, and I think the rest is history there. So he had a real degree. The problem I had is he did do real work, working for the federal government. You could be government work and actually do real work. It was like called World War II. Nowadays, it's just a welfare program for worthless people. But then he taught a lot, so I was kind of like, Worked till he was dead. Yeah. Real world working experience didn't come from wealth. Yeah, I think I got I remember we did Friedman, Sowell, and Walter E. Williams, and they all had perfect scores. Yes, I would like to have a beer with them. Yes, he absolutely should have ran for office. He may have been too much of an academic, though. Should David Hayter run for office? I guess he could. He could. Not against him. Don't know if he wants to, but there we go. All right, any super chats? No super chats. So, they paid me. That's what I do. Think I wanted to get up today? All right, we'll see you guys later. Toodles.